All right, so I just did the Skype interview with Future Money Trends from YouTube, and there's a Skype interview audio. I think he'll be releasing that tomorrow, maybe tonight. I'm not sure, but it was good, about 50 minutes long. Some good stuff. But in the interview, I let everybody know what new thing, prediction, if you will, the Webbot had with my name in it again for the third time. The other two times were amazingly accurate. Now, the second time, it really didn't forecast it. It said until you're really successful, it mentioned to me about being successful business venture type of thing. The good doesn't really get going until around 2020. However, when I received that message from him, I was with my wife eating dinner and talking about this new business venture with this remote control software that's like LogMe or TeamViewer, and how I was going to release it, maybe by the end of 2015, which honestly, I think I'm going to wait till the beginning of next year. But that was my new thing. I was going to do that, and then of course later on, fairly recently now, I had the idea to do the political game show. What if that channel itself just becomes amazingly successful because it's funny, it's entertaining, and it's, informative. It just let's just say it turns out to be something really great. And my thoughts of this remote control software actually isn't even what the thing was. And this whole YouTube channel, maybe my personal JSNIP4 channel or the political game show channel, takes off massively. And all of a sudden I'm, with the ad revenue and stuff, I just start making some really good money. That could be a prediction. That would be right. So I don't know, but at the timing was incredible. I'm having this discussion with my wife about this new business venture. It should do well. And he sends me an email while I'm eating. Oh, I said, Evelyn, look at this. She saw that and was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? We're talking about it right now. I was like, I know. Is this not amazing? How the hell is that possible? So Cliff High emails me again yesterday after I've already agreed to do this interview with Future Money Trends. And as you'll hear from his interview, I'll go ahead and repeat it now since I'm going to upload this video tomorrow. I get this response in email, and I told people I would screenshot it in his audio interview, that I will screenshot my Outlook mail to show anybody out there who thinks that I'm just making this up, the time that was stamped on here. Now, my full name's in this email, so I will be blurring that out, and I will be blurring out Cliff's email address, which I think is pretty common knowledge, but just in case, I'm going to blur those two things out. You will see the timestamp on here. Matter of fact, that's the sent. Yeah. Okay. So let me open this up, and I'm going to read this to you because Future Money Trends is a financial YouTube channel. Okay, keep that in mind. Joe, I suspect, this is from Cliff High. Joe, I suspect you are about to cross a threshold in YouTube action, just based on the analytics and how people behave. If I am correct, you will take a jump on viewership as a result of going to the next level. You will know you are crossing this threshold when you start getting asked to be interviewed. Most probably on finance channels to start. This is on the JSNIP channel activity, probably in early 2016. I replied like instantly, said, Cliff, what are the chances that I just got asked to do an interview earlier today? Do you know the last time I've been interviewed by anybody? It's been years. And I think the last one was the Hagman and Hagman show. Great guy, father and son team. Love those guys. But that was, I think, the last time. And it's been a few years. Never got an email from Cliff High about that in between. He had plenty of years now to email me, Joe, you're going to be asked to be interviewed. And I get an email from him the day that I'm being asked to be interviewed by a finance channel. So here is the email. You can see I replied instantly, 11:04, 11:24 p.m. This is Eastern time because the email server is also Eastern time. And over here to the right, again, which actually is that you reply, yeah, I replied. So sent 11:04, 9:53 p.m. And I think I emailed us something else a second time. But anyways, you can see when I sent this email, or excuse me, this email was sent 9:53 p.m. 11:04. It's right there. This is Outlook, right? You can see this. I'm grabbing it. I'm moving it around. I minimized it, or you know, not minimized, but made it smaller. This is Outlook. Anyone that uses Outlook, this is Outlook. I can hit reply. I can do it, right? You can't type here because this is the this is the original message. Can't type. I mean, look at this. Look at the timestamps. This is not any kind of trickery or nonsense. You know, all Jason 4 don't play that. If this is not mind-boggling and blowing your mind like it's blowing mine, now naturally it's me. It's about me. So, you know, yeah, my mind's blown, even though I already know all about the webbot. I already know what it's capable of. I know these things. And for him to send me the email when he sends it, I don't even know what to say. I can't even believe this, actually. If it didn't, like, is this a real email? Is this really Cliff? You know, yes, it is. And it's not too shocking, actually, because he'd already sent one previously and another one previously about before that, which is about a workplace near miss of an accident, which happened at my workplace. Almost had a computer power supply shock me to death. Just missed my foot. And it was like shooting, like literally, not arcs, like little mini lightning bolts. It was, I've never seen one do this in my life, this powerful. And I mean, if you were there, you would have heard it. I mean, it was like nuts. I'm like, man, I've never seen a computer power supply do that. That's insane. And it nearly got me. Workplace accident, near miss. He says it'll be soon, next 2 or 3 weeks. He says that's when it should happen if, you know, again, if the data's right. So all those 2 or 3 weeks, I think it was only 2 weeks into it. I'm all, you know, I'm like walking on eggshells at work. Like, I'm an IT guy. I sit at my desk. I type. I program. I do stuff. How can I have a workplace incident near miss? Was the roof going to fall on me? Is someone going to have a ladder up here? I'm going to walk by and it might hit me or something? What the hell? Like, I can't even make some reason of possibilities of how I could even get hurt at this job. You know, it was like, oh, you're gonna be sleeping tonight and you're gonna have a near miss of an accident. What do you mean? I'm sleeping in my bed. What could possibly happen? Oh, a car came through my house because they missed the turn. Okay, that makes sense. But it didn't hit me. It was right next to the bed. Right? Something like that. You could see that. But, you know, again, this is not that. I'm inside the building, not where a car could come in or anything like that. It just didn't make sense. I couldn't come up with anything. And I was nervous. I was. And then it happened, and it blew me away then. I ran out immediately, did a video in my car, I think. I was like, guys, you're not going to believe this. It just happened. Oh, my God, Webbot. You know, you could probably find the Webbot video I did. I'm not going to search for it for you at this point and try to find it, but I know it's there. It's on my YouTube channel, and I'm sure my subscribers may even know which one it is or find it, and if anyone asks, maybe they'll be able to help them. But I said in his audio video interview tonight that I would show a screenshot of my mail to show you Cliff High wrote me that. So I'm going to block out the first part of his thing, and you'll see his email, but you'll see at halfpasthuman.com because that is his website. That way you can't say, oh, well, maybe, you know, you're blocking out the whole email address. So how do I know you didn't send it to yourself and then you're blurring it out, JSnip? I don't have time for nonsense. JSnip, like I said, JSnip don't play that. And I've been keeping you up to date with the previous Webbot hits, especially recently. I've already talked about them happening. Then they have happened. I don't have to show proof of that, right? It's already there. So, and I'm not saying people are like calling my bluff or calling me some kind of fraud. I just have a suspicion that if this is true and I'm going to get a bunch of new subscribers or whatever, I want those new people to know who they're listening to, who they're dealing with. Who is this guy, Jason? I don't know. You're going to be coming here cautiously. Who is this guy? I can't blame you. Everything we learn is a damn lie. Everything you're told is a lie. It's insane. So that's why I did my due diligence. No disrespect to Cliff for me like checking behind his back. Did making sure Cliff didn't go reach out to these guys and talk to them. I knew for the viewers, I have to reply to this guy and ask him, did Cliff High talk to you by chance about doing an interview with me? He said, no, I've never talked to him. I've only heard about the web bot over the last couple years. Okay, so he didn't talk to them. And they heard that on the interview audio. I've never spoken with that gentleman. He's never spoken with me. And we clarify that on the audio, on the interview. So it's just so interesting. It's so fascinating. It's just I just keep thinking it over and over and over in my head. Like, how is this possible? How is this really, really possible for this to happen? It's a software program. It's a software program. Cliff High, I'll tell you Cliff High's answer because he said it to me before. Cliff High's answer is, dude, universe likes you. Well, if universe likes me, I too like universe. Maybe universe sees LJ Sent 4 as a good guy, sees what he's trying to do, wake people up. He's genuine. Don't try to cheat or commit any kind of fraudulent activity or fear monger you into like some of the Dabu 7 videos. I like the guy because he does bring up some good stuff, but man, talk about pushing fear a lot of the times. The whole Walmart FEMA camps and they've got barbed wire in the top of the building. Come on, man. I just don't feel that that's right. So, anyways, I'm not going to pick on anybody here. So that's just it. I just wanted to share that with you. It's truly amazing. Take care.